My player of the week should never be fully trusted. Or trusted at
That's
all, to be honest.
that's fair.
Alright, let me double check. We should be live. I'm just going to pull it up. We are live. We are live. We are live. Oh, definitely have desktop audio on that one, so yes. Oh, come to think of it, I'm probably going to need to throw desktop audio on the second one to hear you on this, so let me throw that in real quick before we get too far into it. Audio output, yeah. Alright. Should be able to hear you when you're in that scene now. And let me make a post.
Cool. I should get the stream loaded so I can look at chat too. For all those early risers. Yes, sir. What's up, Robbie?
I don't even know if I have at everyone permission. Hello.
Hello.
You're going live.
Are you?
I
Perfect.
actually already
Did you
pressed go
guys?
live, so.
Okay. Whoops. Do you guys want to be in the casting one, or?
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And then I can drag Rogue Otters up if he doesn't have that channel.
That way no one can come and interrupt our stuff.
You hope.
Who would ever do that?
Not me.
Only
It's
rookies,
definitely not me right now.
Alright, yeah. I'll head up. It's a good call. Kind of forgot about that. Otter on the mic. Yes, Otter is on the mic. That's why he's player of the week, because he's here with me. So, yeah,
Woo,
it's a vibe.
let's go.
My
My games weren't too bad this week. Sadly, we didn't win, but I'll still take it.
What team are you on?
Cook Rivals. What are we? Class in session this season?
Okay.
So light league.
Okay. How's your season going?
We at one point had a positive win percentage, but a losing record. So I feel like that tells you everything
Okay.
that you need to know.
Okay.
Honestly, we were like that untapped potential team, just like so close, you know?
Just so
Couldn't put
close
it
to
together.
greatness.
Yeah.
Oh, did
But
I?
we're excited for the
send
next
on
one.
I did not press send on my post. Hey, CB No Mas, I don't think I have everyone permissions. I always copy and paste from other people. You wanna rip that for me? Thank you. Alright, we'll give them a couple minutes.
You know, everyone's getting their coffee in the morning and waking up,
Fair, yeah.
dealing with kiddos running around. It's a nice Saturday morning.
Yeah, well, you gotta get your nutritious breakfast in. For me, Monster and is in. Very nutritious,
Ooh.
ready to go.
Can you say that? I didn't think we were sponsored yet. I don't know that you can rep that yet.
You know what? You're right, we are. So I don't need a lie. It was a Celsius.
There we go. Maybe we can get that. We'll pick get those two competing for our sponsorship for next year.
Nope. It was a peach vibe Celsius, the best flavor.
Nice.
Love
Very
that one.
nice. Breakfast of champions. It's gross. Coffee is the only thing that's keeping me going this morning.
Valid. Completely valid. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch us to the draft screen here.
Sounds good. Take a look at those team comps.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Before I go too far. Wait, how did that cook everything? Why is that all cooked?
I don't know.
I don't know how it got
There we
cooked,
go.
but it's
Yep.
uncooked, so
Yep.
we're good.
There it is. Yeah.
We're good. I must have accidentally cooked it in the past. Alright, here we got the team comps. We got a Smolder Blind, Jinx Lulu, Great lane, great scaling lane, should work really well in these leagues. Coordinated play around the Jinx is always scary. You can get real excited. Bard, always a question mark. Really just depends
Yep.
on the Bard.
Yep.
And then they
I
went.
like I like Tits comp though. It seems a little easier to execute.
Yeah, definitely
Not a
does.
whole lot of not a whole lot of appeal for Jinx. Um, my
Jinx is
fire
gonna
alarm's
need to
going off,
survive
so
the
I have to
Malphite
evacuate.
Smolder. You have to. Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right, we're gonna hold off a little bit here. I'm gonna stall. PMM's jungler is a Bard main. One thing I do like about the Bard pick here is they paired it with a Trundle, who can put a pillar up to make Bard stun easier. Um, yeah, so that's one thing I do like about the Bard pick here. Really, it's going to be about can Jinx survive can they poke down the PMM team? Can they poke down Team Tits before Malphite ult drops right on Jinx's head? If they can make it difficult for Malphite to approach, I think that they have a good chance. But if they can't and Malphite gets free access to the backline, Malphite with Syndra QE coming over it and Smolder late game damage will be very hard for even a Jinx Lulu to survive. Um, let me message Otters real quick. He did just say he got the fire alarm going off, so. So chat, how's your Saturday going? Some buff chicken dip. What makes the chicken dip so buff? Did you make it at the gym? Extra protein? Work it out first. Okay, okay. What's it squatting at? Oh, Muffin. You see that, See Me No Mas? You're gonna need to share with Muffin. Hopefully you made enough. Oh, okay. You made the buff chicken dip for the derby. Sorry, I had a little glitch there. Just setting up my spoiler block for when we go in lane. I'm a pretty fast driver too. I mean, yeah, I got a long drive, but just throwing it out there. My morning's pretty good. Just kind of chilling. I'm gonna be going to Cinco de Mayo stuff over in St. Paul in a bit. Right after this, pretty much. But besides that, it's been pretty good. Just a nice, chill Saturday morning. Played a game with Eric. We won. Turns out my Alistar support pretty clean. Yeah, he stopped pretending that he doesn't like me anymore. Still haven't gotten a chance to play with Muffin Man though, so it's on my to-do list. Of course, he'll be my top laner, and I will be pathing top. Muffin Man, I can't remember that far. Last week is a long time. You gotta keep playing, that way it stays constantly in my brain. But you're right. Hey, A-Ray Mayhem, great game mode. One of the greatest game modes to ever exist in this game. No, I didn't say that. I just said I couldn't remember. Not he's not memorable. There's a difference. Old school RuneScape. What's your fishing level? Oh, hey, Rihi, what's up? Yeah, I think so. I wanted to give him a couple minutes here, but I think for my sake, we're also going to start. Oh, just day of surprises. I got a game from pre-patch. So we're looking at last patch. There's not going to be any Grievous boots. There's not going to be any static shivs. No Deathfire Grasp. This is pre-patch. I worked some magic. Told Riot I need this game. They gave it to me. Yeah, I'm just going to start game one. I gave him some time to answer, but we'll find out. Yeah, no Doran's helm, no Doran's bow, none of that. We're going back in time. Rogue Otters did not go rogue. Fire alarm. So he's gonna go put out the fire real quick. He's probably gonna just like walk up to the fire and fan it with his humongously strong arms, create enough wind to just put it out. Which is, you got to be careful when you're doing, because if you make too much wind, um, you're just adding more fuel to it. But he's gonna do it the right way. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go live. Got the game set up. Made sure it's game one. Sound all the way up. Also, replays are going to be very limited. I did make sure to turn off the timestamps, the timeline for the game. So yeah, I hope I remember to do that game 3. I was pretty tired by the time that one started, but here we go. Looks like pretty normal start. Bot lane going to be fighting for ward down bot. Both teams see that the enemy has one. Malphite versus Jax. Jax should be able to outscale it. Nice little poke off it from Masquerade. I always look at it and think Masquerade. whoops. Okay, nice trade coming up in the top lane. A little bit of Counter-Strike action. Nothing happening too much here. I guess one thing I didn't notice is Trundle started enemies topside. So we'll see what happens when Pantheon goes up there, but Trundle's already claimed 2 of the camps. Trundle is going to go for the Krugs also, but he might get spotted out on those minions. I can't tell. I don't see any pings coming down, though. Pantheon is crossing over into bot side. Trundle's bot side, so I'm assuming they know. Never mind, he's looking for a gank. See me no Mas, caught in a bad position here. Does flash towards the Trundle. Does not get chased. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, a lot of damage coming out onto Lulu. Lulu already down a heal. Jax trying to punish the Malphite under turret here, but instead is punished by the Trundle, forced to flash away. Malphite, flash Q, what a skill shot. First blood goes over to Trundle. Pantheon does get Trundle's bot side camps here. Getting beduped and I don't know what. Oh, from the recording. Oh yeah, you're right. Just read. The ward's kind of in a spot where I, thought the Raptors were down too, but the Raptors are not down. He just goes for the red buff and moves on from that. So Trundle will be up a couple of camps and has a kill. We'll see how he's able to push his lead here. Both teams getting 1 Scuttle Crab. Smolder, I won't be able to stack check Smolder at all this game, so we're going to have to guess. Unless someone wants to count in chat. He's not at 25 yet. Bard walking up, looking to get a punish, but instead gets punished by the Jinx traps and the Jinx damage. Does manage to portal his way to safety, but not looking very healthy. Oh, look at that skill shot. Malphite's so good at landing his Q. Oh. Lulu E coming out, slowing the Smolder. Smolder able to survive though. Does get a little speed boost from Bard on his way out. Both of them looking to reset, I think. Bard's definitely looking to reset. Yep. Both of them looking to reset. Lulu looking to reset. So this is still old Comet. This is Tuesday. Tuesday night. We got a special game delivery from Riot. Malphite, Q and walk away. Masquerade. Looking like he's in a bad spot, but able to use increased movement speed to get away. How'd I manage that? I called in a favor from Riot. Told Drew Levin, hey Drew, need this game. Need it now. He said okay. No, on the real, I just recorded it Tuesday night after that first series I casted. I knew I was going to be too tired to finish the second one. Ooh, traps land on the Smolder. But no further punishment coming out there. If Tits win, they make playoffs. If they lose 2-0, Hickory makes playoffs. Okay, we have some big stakes on this one. Malphite ulting in. Autos the turret for a plate. Doesn't kill the Jax. Does get the plate, though, and does manage to walk out of there. everything just kind of goes back to farming. We're still at that point in the game. Uh-oh, we're gonna need to get those emotes ready. Is Sunfire's win rate going up or down this game? Smolder. -1. Unfortunately, the camera saw that.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. How was putting out the fire?
So I live on top of a dining hall at a boarding school, and the kid lit a bagel on fire, which is a pretty regular occurrence. Good times.
Darn kids.
Require the entire fire department to show up.
Oh, gotta wait for the all clear to come back in.
Yep. Good times.
Looks like Trundle's still in Pantheon's topside jungle, revisiting, saying, "Hey, I know when your camps come up more than you do, so let me take those real quick." Also,
I like
he is
that.
level 6. Chet on Pantheon's only level 5. Doesn't decide to look for the Krugs. Probably for the best. He would have gotten caught out on his way there.
He's dying for sure. Malphite's rotating over. That's a good top lane play. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Playing for the jungle there.
Now, at this point, maybe they waited a little bit long, but...
Yes. Yeah. Now we're just wasting time. Yeah, and even Syndra came on too. That's a little much.
This entire time, Pantheon decided he's going to hit Dragon instead. Does have that down to half.
Good instincts for Ched there to see there was nothing top lane for him, and except for probably death.
Yep. It's the only thing he would have found in his jungle. Instead, he found a dragon.
Yeah. Malphite's got to be careful of those trades, especially being down a level now.
Good little QE from Semino Mas, but he does walk back into the mini Rumble ult. I think that one is QE as well from Hui. No shot. I'm
Generally know what Hui does. I've never played her. I don't know how easy it is to hit those combos.
I know QQ is just a straight line skill shot. QW is kind of your Xerath W. QE is the Rumble alt looking projectile.
Gotcha.
Oh, did you see that there are stakes on this game?
I did not. This isn't the rivalry match, is it?
I don't think so, but this one, oh, great traps by Jinx. They able to really capitalize on it. Not too much. You know what? One thing I forgot to do. There. Now you can see things as they're happening.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think I was watching the stream, so I was a little bit behind you. All good. Rihi, yes, I did in fact go rogue.
Oh, Ched. Sneaking up behind him. Flashes away from the Bard ult.
It's when they make playoffs. If they lose 2-0, Hickey makes playoffs. Wow. No pressure, though.
No pressure. Great kill from the Jinx there. And great flash to get out of the Bard ult. Bard ult could have ruined that play, but instead just cost him flash, but they were able to kill the Bard and give it to the Jinx. Swagula trying to make a return play on the flashless Pantheon. Not quite able to do it, but he does push him out of... Oh, Way ult goes wide.
This is risky. Yeah, Syndra might be in trouble here. Oh, good flash.
Spear just landing short.
Can he get the stun? Nope, can't get in range. Close plays. On the nice edge. Panth Q definitely kills there.
Yeah, just short, but would have killed if it landed. Ooh, and there's the Hui QW for the kill.
Pesky. Masquerade? I think that's the mid laner.
Yeah, sounds right. Sounds better than what I've been saying.
Well, there's two other names that I can't pronounce because they're in characters I can't even read, so
that's
we're going with
true.
What we got.
Jax and Jinx.
Yeah. Some trading going on bot lane. Ooh.
Does have the full Kraken.
Smolder
where
might
only has components.
Oh, good dodge. Good Bartle. Nice stun. I don't think they can come. Yeah. Ooh. Papa Greg. Trying to take a little bit too much there, looks like.
Meanwhile, on the top side, they do Malphite ult the Jax, and Trundle's right there to help clean up that kill.
I like the PMM's comp just because even if Jax gets this treatment, right, they're camping him like crazy. Jinx is still a good safety valve. So like Jax will eventually get farm, right, in the side lane.
Yep.
They just need to let him outskill the Malphite. And meanwhile, Jinx is pretty much solo winning bot lane.
Yeah, Jinx 2-0, great lead over the Smolder. They both scale well. Yes, Smolder is a late game scaling demon, but so is Jinx. A protected Jinx that gets excited in a team fight. Might be a little scarier than a Smolder, but
Well, how do we feel about the Hubris build from Smolder 2?
this
I
is
know that item is OP.
yeah, this is pre-nerf Hubris, so this one is broken Hubris. I like it. I do think the Hubris build is really nice. You do got to stack it though. I think
Yeah.
it is a great item, and you are able to stack it with the stats that it gives you off rip, but you do have to stack it before it really starts popping off.
This has been contentious in our team conversations on whether it's Essence Reaver or that first off. I don't know that we came to a consensus.
I've been seeing a lot of them go Hubris first. It's just a good enough item that I never hate to see it.
Mm.
Even if you go Bruiser right after, I still never hate to see it. Like that into Cleaver, bunch of CDR, bunch of AD, Armor Pen.
Yeah, get those stacks going even higher. Looks like we have a mix in. Yeah, Trundle's looking bot. Probably nothing there. Prepping for the Drake right now.
Just remembered I won't be able to alt-tab because I'm sharing my screen, not the web application. Whoops.
Now we've got Syndra
Great
pulled
stun.
down. It's a nice stun. Yep. Oh. Heal coming out from the Lulu. Panthult though. Beautiful Panthult. Bard's in trouble here too. Yeah.
That was a great Pantheon ult. What looked like a good play for Team Tits just turned around as soon as the Panth came. They were able to get the heal from Lulu. They were looking like they had a little bit more kill pressure there still, but Pantheon showed up, turned that. Now it's a 3v3 and your Jinx is ahead. Jinx gets excited off one kill. Everyone else runs. And one of them didn't run fast enough.
Lulu doesn't even have to use the ult to save herself there. She had enough spacing there, and I mean, once you're not able to kill the Lulu like that, the team fight's gonna be over. Jinx is just free hitting too much.
Yep.
I mean, PMM, they know their win condition right now, right? I think Tits tried to play weak side Smolder and tried to put the Jax behind. It's tough though. You really have to shut down top lane and get that Malphite ahead, and Jax is still farming.
Whale, not quite able to kill Bro Swagula there.
Ooh.
Able to flash to get out. Wade does flash as well, forces a Syndra flash. 3 flashes used in that top skirmish, no deaths.
Yeah, Bro Swagula getting out. Skin of his teeth, really nicely done. He's getting fed too, like that.
Yeah.
That is the nice thing, and like Trundle could match the Jax. I don't know who's. Jinx is gonna have to misstep into a Syndra stun, I think, in these team fights.
It's really, can they poke down the Malphite enough that he doesn't feel too comfortable just dropping his ult on Syndra or on Jinx?
Yeah.
Because if he's able to comfortably drop his ult on Jinx, they do still have good range follow-up with Smolder, who, while he's behind, will still do damage, and Syndra. who, same thing for her. First tower going the way of Jinx. She is excited, forces the Bard Flash. Directed camera
Nice.
took us somewhere else, and I can't change it.
It really loves top lane. I feel like it overcompensates for that. Nice flash.
You know, top laners, they might not always be dying, but they tend to be hitting each other.
That's true. That's
And directed
true.
cam
Oh,
just
we're
like
getting a little
seeing people
Pantheon.
hit each other. Oh, here's Pantheon.
Yeah. Malphite's
Not-
got flash and all. I don't. He's not even gonna need it. Jeez.
He just doesn't have any armor pen. Neither of them really do damage to the Malphite. Malphite does have Chain Vest, Bramble Vest, Tabbies.
Yeah.
So with that, it's really hard for their top side to deal damage into him without Meowscarade.
Ooh, good stun from the Syndra. Lulu ult coming out here. Negates that. Engage. And now Malphite is able to trade back. Honestly, it almost feels like Jax wants the tower to go down so he has a longer lane.
Yeah, that makes sense. He has a longer lane. He has a little safer farming area if it goes down.
Mm.
Now, the downside of it going down is Malphite can clear and has a lot more time to make a roam play somewhere else on the
Yeah.
map.
When you tell your teammates, play safe. I need to farm.
And a Malphite shows up.
And then Malphite ults 3 of them and you lose the team fight and you just cry.
You're sitting under your turret, playing safe, and Malphite shows up, doesn't care about your turret, presses the funny R button.
Oh wow. I really thought he was gonna go oh no, Hollowed Radiance doesn't build out of Sunfire. Is Sunfire the only thing that builds out of
No, Hollowed Radiance does as well. He had
it does,
the
okay.
Chain Vest, though, so he was
Hmm.
aiming towards the Sunfire. Contentious item.
Yeah, that's it's real controversial.
Also, not a very good item, because, like, oh, might have picked out, no, Lulu survives. Not quite enough damage.
Good.
Ooh, but
Oh.
Jinx steps really far forward, takes a lot of damage. Here comes the Pantheon ultimate, but the Bard ult answers that. No more
Nice.
moving.
Great disengage from TITS here. I mean, they're getting they're investing a lot of resources into this, but they're getting a lot out of it. Ways farming topside, getting some turret chunks down too.
They got barrier, they got heal. So it's not like they're not getting anything
Yeah.
in terms of cooldowns as well. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Sunfire gives you some wave clear. Honestly though, full armor Malphite E also clears the wave.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's one of those you pick up there's a CDR item. CDR, Chain Vest, regular Ruby Crystal. Forgot its name, but it tends to outperform Sunfire.
Ooh, Malphite ult coming out. Jax answers with a stun, and the team shows up. Can they punish?
Like,
Nope,
giving
just
some
push
movement
them
speed
off.
on the path, but not enough, and they all decide to walk away.
Did I miss Herald? Did someone take Herald?
Yeah, Bro Swagula used it mid lane, got 3 plates, not quite able to take down the turret with it, but they did rip it. I was gonna say without Bard ult or Trundle Pillar stopping it, but that's on their team, so. Oh, looks like we have a dragon fight. Bard does ult the dragon and the Pantheon. Bro Swagula trying to walk forward, takes too much damage. Jinx is excited now. Pantheon finishing off. Oh, that is not where you want to be, Smolder. Smolder flying into melee of the Pantheon, gets point and click stunned into Jinx autos.
Can't step up there without Malphite ult.
As soon as the Trundle looks like he's going down, you just gotta run away.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
have Smite to contest the dragon anymore, so you can't even go for a steal, realistically. Smolder flying in there, I don't know if he thought that the entire PMM was going to step down towards the bottom side of that fight, but they didn't.
Hmm.
They were right there waiting for him. He flew a little too close to the sun.
Wow, this Jinx is bad.
Yeah, she is pumping. I can't do a money check, but we'll find out how much money she has. 3 items worth of money.
My guess is she's at least half of the was that 5,000 gold lead right now. Yeah, I bet she's got a 2.5k lead.
Well, each of those items roughly 3k. Smolder not quite finished with his second item, so she's at probably a 4k gold lead,
Yeah.
give or take. Hui also has a good gold lead. And I think the little bit of offset is Malphite and Trundle, but that's not going to be enough here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, Pantheon's team has been able to take just about all of the objectives they've needed.
I didn't even notice that, but yeah, they do have 3 dragons already. Oh, fighting in a corridor. Things can get a little scary there, but honestly, both teams have good AoE, so.
Yeah, 4 sheds, flash. For not much. No, barge flash.
Jackson might have
Jack's
stepped a
getting
little
clapped.
too far.
Yeah. Yep.
Gave the Smolder some hubris stacks, first stacks in the game. Now I decided to check money. I think I forgot to do that all of game 3, but here's your money check.
Yeah, it was about 3.5, 3.6 for Jinx over Smolder right now.
And that was
That's
post kill.
not. Yeah.
So
Well, Essence Reaver's finished at least now. Ooh,
good
I
team
don't know
coming out
about.
from Hui.
Yeah.
They able to kill Papa Greg. They are. Jinx did not get an assist on it, so she is not excited, notably. But that slow
Ooh,
does
force the
land
ult.
onto Simi no Mas.
And Jinx is just going crazy now. Yep. Hitting them with the wallet. Oh, the Malphite ult. Not enough.
Malphite ult, but no teammates around to really capitalize on it and do more damage. Yeah, Trundle could have walked up and hit him with an auto attack, but one auto attack wasn't going to be enough, so instead Broswagula decides to survive and walk away, which is the right choice, but this game's looking pretty cooked.
Yeah, real tough. Real tough. That's Baron. And Malphite ult pretty much just took the Lulu shield off, and that's about it.
Yeah, yep.
That's tough.
When your Malphite's not a threat to the enemy AD carry, you might be in trouble. Nexus isn't down yet. Very true, Nexus isn't down.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
is Smolder
good.
scaling. Good Bard ult. Simi no
Oh,
Mas.
nice. That's a huge shutdown.
Fat shutdown onto the Syndra, and that is one of those characters that can kill the Jinx. Ooh,
Fellas.
Broswagula staying close to his Syndra with the Hui ult on him, taking them both down. But Smolder here getting some more stacks. Malphite TV behind. Big shutdowns
Alright.
onto the Malphite as well.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, that Trundle get away. Yeah, he had to.
Yeah.
He had the he had the Hui ult ticking on you as well. You might have been able to
Really, really
survive
good
there.
fight. Yeah.
But overall, that is a great minute for Team TITS.
Yep. I mean, they stopped the Baron take at the very least. Got some gold onto Syndra. Like, that was a huge influx of cash.
Yeah,
And
cashing
Jinx
on
is still
3
worth a
shutdowns.
shutdown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, that first shutdown's the hardest to get because now your Syndra has 1,000 more gold. So
hmm
one full
Actually,
combo.
that let her finish off the crit AP item. Name escapes me.
Shadow Flame.
Which, I mean, that's a huge power burst. I wonder. I know you don't have control over this, but I imagine her stacks are getting up there too.
Yeah, I'd
Boy.
have to assume so. Meanwhile, Jinx takes down Smolder. Pantheon does go down to the Trundle, but Jinx is just free hitting, fully excited, takes down the Bard as well. Meanwhile, Trundle able to get the Pantheon, but goes down to the rest of the team. Jax flashes over the wall. They're able to kill Simi no Mas. Pat Jones walks away, walks towards the Jax, says, "Hey, you might get Dragon, but I'm coming for you."
Yep. The slap fight. Here we go. Good dodge of the stun. Get him. Yeah,
Look at
just
this.
come on. Let's see it. Oh, this is peak League of Legends
Wow.
right here. Auto.
Okay.
Beautiful. You may have gotten soul, but I took your soul.
Yes, exactly.
Dangerous trash would not expect high stacks. Sorry, see no mass. I hear you, buddy.
Malphite, though, won't have ultimate for this Baron stop. And they do decide to start hitting it. We'll see if they decide to commit or if they decide to turn. Jinx going a little low, was tanking Baron for a little too long. Bard does ult the Baron. The rest of them, though, aren't there, and they're able to reset.
Does that give Malphite enough time to have pick maybe? At least some chunk. Nope.
These Lulu shields were pretty big, though, and Simi no Mas does walk back into the way ult. Down goes Smolder as well to the Pantheon, who was over the wall at the start of that. Pantheon did flash, but Smolder went down. With Baron up.
Yeah, it's worth every time.
Yep, scary place to be if you're Team Tits, but they're still fighting. They aren't out of it yet.
Here's a question for the chat. How many flashes is an ADC splash worth?
My answer is at least mine.
Yeah, same. I mean, I play support, so it's always worth mine, right? See me, no, that's 5. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty accurate.
Maybe only 4.
Like 4.5.
Maybe you want to keep one on your ADC, but
yeah, exactly. Like it's worth like half of the ADC, our own ADC splash, but yeah.
But honestly, if you're
That's
the
nice
ADC
clean.
that's snowballing, your flash is worth getting their ADC's flash. So.
Yep. It's on if yours is an import.
Well, we are at an 8.5k gold lead. Jinx is 4 items. Smolder is
2.5.
2.5. Maybe he'll finish up the third, because that's a Zeal item, and those are notoriously cheap.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll finish up the third here.
He's looking to reset. Maybe. No. Looks like he needs a little bit more gold.
Jinx
There's
4 with a Vamp Scepter too, so you thought killing her down was, or taking her down was hard before. Now she's got some lifesteal on top of it.
Had a little cut out, but boy comes in with a nice fear and oof, yep.
Fear, ult, tread combo, down goes Trundle. Bro Swagula getting swagged on.
He's not hitting people, he's a little squishy.
Yep.
Like Jinx is going 5th item Blade of the Rune King?
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing that's Vamp Scepter and daggers. Where are Jinx's new Grievous boots?
Are they? Yeah, they're this in the 6th item slot.
Yeah,
That's
no,
good.
she's got Berserker Greaves. There's no Grievous boots in this game. We're still pre-patch.
Is that? I haven't looked at the new patch. I need to. Is that a new item there?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what they're called, but they're Omnivamp boots.
Dang.
They give you, I think it's 4% base, and it scales up to 6 times for a total of 10% if they're fully stacked. They stack off takedowns.
Is that?
Wow, that was a huge crit auto. Holy.
That's gross.
I think that took Smolder down from half.
Yeah. Jax dies here. Yep. A little greedy there.
Now Jinx is excited in your base. Does get Bard
Ooh.
ulted. Does get Malphite ulted. Has a Lulu ult on
Is
top of her, but
Flashes out and then just rip. Yeah. And ends again.
Jinx.
So I think that actually almost showed my point, right? Like that was worth 3, just about like 3 flashes from the enemy team for Jinx's 1 flash.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Pentakill!
There it is. Beautiful. Tough game. Tough game.
Tough game indeed. Oh. Time to hope that I... Oh no, that wasn't me spoiling. That was in the thing itself. Um, I will see if I can pull up the post game stats real quick. Yeah, Nexus is no longer up, unfortunately.
As we are kind of getting to the end of the light season, I do think it's interesting to have a conversation around like, is it better to just draft strong lanes and screw like the team comp versus, the like I said at the beginning of the game, I thought Tits comp was easier to execute, but PMM just ran over them in lane. And maybe that's just like Pantheon being arguably the best jungler in the game right now, or
You
at
know,
least having the most pressure of the game.
I think the biggest thing there wasn't necessarily the comps, because there is a conversation to be had on comp versus lane strength,
Mm,
but I think a lot of that was just where the focus was being used. A lot of Team PMM's focus was towards that bot side relatively
yep.
early. Pantheon did lose out on his top side jungle, and Jax did go get behind a little bit, but the Team Tits had a lot of pressure in the top side, and it just ended up not mattering because the Jinx was so far ahead that when Jinx got excited in any team fight, the team fight would go the way of Team PMM.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Looking to see if this custom is okay. Nice. I can still pull up the stat screen or the post game screen. Little bit of a spoiler. Whoops. Forgot to put up the anti spoiler. Yeah, little gold early. This was the Trundle invade. Trundle getting
Hmm.
those early kills, but Jinx started
Yep.
snowballing, and they just kept playing through the Jinx.
Yeah. Really well executed. I liked what PMM, like I said, I liked how they identified that win con and they pushed it all the way through.
Oh,
Tits tried to fight back. I think they did a good job of identifying in the mid game, but it just felt like they were a little too far behind in their bot lane to be able to punish the Jinx misplays.
do that for anyone who didn't pay enough attention to see the spoilers. There was a little spoiler on my screen that I didn't realize until a little too late there, but it is what it is.
It's a early morning cast, even though
Yeah,
it's 1 o'clock my time.
it's noon for
You get
me,
it?
so not that early
Yeah.
either.
Listen, I'm just trying to give you a little space.
Well, should we go to game two?
Absolutely.
All right, pulled up the draft for it. Should be in the draft
Mm.
screen. So
First pick Ari. In. I like that. Gets
solid mid laner.
Yeah, yeah. She just does everything well, right?
Yeah.
Again, another nice little like wombo. We got Maokai support, Rumble, Misfortune,
Yeah.
and then Briar doing Briar things.
If three of them are able to press their R's together, that's going to be a lot of damage coming on top of Team PMM. PMM does have the Mel W to reflect the Misfortune ult at least. I think it still reflects. But nothing really
Ooh,
to be done against the Rumble.
yeah. I want to see Mel reflect a Briar ult. That seems peak comedy.
Oh, now that you mentioned that, I want to see that too. That would be great.
Uh, Mel, Janavane, Wukong, and Garen. Hmm.
Pros and cons to it. I do like
Yeah, good
Wukong.
good lane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Wukong's
they
good
have
into
great
Briar as
disengage.
well.
Hmm.
That is an RE first pick. I don't know if that's a takeaway. I'm going to be honest. When it comes to names and people on teams, I always forget who plays what. So,
Is Masquerade their mid laner? That's a good question, actually.
Yes, yes.
It is. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a sub because they have the BBC. Oh, BBC is a stout team.
Yep, yep. But
Yeah.
then the
Okay.
light team Masquerade is the mid laner for PMM. Oh, and let
Sure.
me. Boom. Updated the scores.
Oh, look at that. Professional.
So yeah, I guess the Ari was a takeaway. Which, that makes sense. If you're going blue side, one of the nice things about blue side is you do get first pick. You do get to take something away from the enemy. Whether it is a strong power pick, whether it is someone's main champion that they are comfortable on, you get to take something away.
Yeah, I'm looking at the saved drafts from our games against PMM, and we definitely banned Ari all 3 games.
I'm surprised I didn't see an Ari ban game 1. If that is, yeah. But either way, we see it now. We see the Ari takeaway. Mel answer. You hope that Masquerade has good answers into Ari because you don't get it every time in solo queue. So it's one of those, if you know the champion well enough, you know what's good into it. You know what frustrates you when you're playing. One thing about Vayne that's always scary when you see it in a draft is without good AoE damage, which Mel provides some, Wukong provides some, Garen provides some as well, but nothing there that's like good AoE team fight winning damage. I guess Mel if she's ahead. Vayne will get to the point where she is able to do a lot of damage, but if your whole team dies while you're doing a lot of damage to 1 or 2 people, it's tough for you to play it out. A lot of it does go down to the hands of the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing that makes me a little nervous about PMM's comp. You know, it's not like a Jinx or a Smolder where those autos and abilities are doing big AoE damage to win those fights on top of the Wukong ults, but we'll see. They do have good disengage with it, so it's not
Yeah.
necessarily bad.
If they
Ooh.
can survive the Wombo coming out, I think
Yeah.
their disengage and then re-engage is good. But if Thane is standing in the middle of all of the ults, there's no amount of peel, healing, anything like that that's going to keep her alive.
Or even if the rest of Vayne's team is standing in the middle of them all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
One thing to note, though, Mel can reflect the Maokai Twisted Advance, so, you know, we do have that interaction to look forward to.
Interesting. That's so weird.
And I will go ahead.
No, such a champion.
Such a champion indeed. Honestly, I don't think it's that annoying now that they slowed down the Q projectile speed. That was the one thing about Mel that always annoyed me.
Mm.
Her Q was like, it was Mel's responsibility to miss it, not your responsibility to dodge it. Now you can dodge it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think she's a lot more playable, like against. So that being said,
agree.
you good for start of game 2?
Let's get into it.
Sounds good. Click the right buttons here.
I love Garen with Phase Rush. That's my favorite rune on him.
RIP Phase Rush. Have you tried the new or the return of the Storm Raider Surge?
If not, I've seen a couple brand games though, and it looks gross.
I think at least if it's anything like it is on Darius, it'll be a little worse into range champs because getting on them is the problem in the first place, and Phase Rush was surprisingly good at that. You could proc it pretty easily. It appears as though Misfortune has fat fingered her barrier, but PMM is not aware.
Been there. All trying to say good luck, have fun. Sorry, Robbie. They pulled a Hernandez teaches. No Tino shade.
Oh, did I not? I thought I did. I forgot to click that button. Good call. Good call, see me no mas. You don't need to see my taskbar.
Q poke from Misfortune. I don't expect to see a whole lot of action early on, just trading in lanes. I imagine everyone's just going for full clears, and maybe Briar does something sneaky, but
Definitely not in the bot lane, but I do think top lane you want to take advantage of Rumble's early game. Rumble
yeah.
post level 1 is incredibly scary, and level 3 is just full spells. If he gets his overheat passive on you, it's a lot of damage coming out from Rumble. Ooh, you have Ched here.
Is he gonna?
Cancels Bro Swagula's back, but he is level 2 to level 3, so I'm not sure if he actually wants to fight that. Apparently, Bro
Oh.
Swagula said he does, and let him walk away with that.
Slight HP advantage. Maybe you didn't see the level this difference.
Yeah. That being
I
said,
feel like
Briar is going to be a lot further on the clear than Wukong is, and they're both clearing towards the same scuttle now.
Wukong's way too far behind this, but oh, good flash coming out of MF. Knight coming down from the Maokai. Can they get the last tick? Nope. Good. Oh, playing on a night
So close.
edge. My goodness.
Baden did still have barrier up, but almost able to get both those kills. Very close to it, not quite able to do it though.
Great coming out from the Garen. Good dodge on both of those spears, javelins. Spears.
Looks like the invade's going the other
Harpoons.
way now. Simino Moss and Bro Swagula collapsing onto Ched in his jungle. Ched forced to flash away.
Flash.
Yes, Simino
L's here
Moss
now.
running into Masquerade. On his
Good
way
route.
back to lane.
Ooh, missed
Those
the
go
reflect.
down.
Did not matter. Flashes out. Probably dies here though. Yep. Like you said, that rumble is super scary early on.
Yeah.
You got a roam from the Janet coming in. Good knock up. Is that enough? Oh, it's so close. One more auto. Not gonna get it.
They are able to take
gotta
down the
get flash.
Wukong.
And for those cooldowns, beautiful. Well
Yeah.
done. Garen needed that to have a chance in lane, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, great roam by the Janna too. But
Yeah.
off of that roam, they are able to make an engage happen on the AD carry. AD carry goes down to about 40% health. It's going to be tough to play
Didn't
with
have
the
flash?
rest of this bounce. Does still
Yeah.
have flash, does still have barrier.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
Well
a
played.
great roam from Janna, able to turn the numbers there. Really benefited their top side of the map.
Yeah. Yeah, as Mr. Hernandez just said, that tornado coming from deep just to get the knock up on the rumble was really huge.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get the phase rush to trigger there. Massive poke coming out from Mel.
You will not falter. It looks like Briar and the bot lane going for first drag pretty early on here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Briar's 2 kills up Vamp Sept and recurve on the tunneler from Wukong. Dragon.
But
That's solid for everybody on that team who wants to kind of be scrapping.
yeah, honestly, a little bit extra armor and MR, just solid stats. I think it's one of the nicest early drags to get.
Yep.
That and Ocean Drag.
Ocean. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ocean Drag is so nice to get. You're just chilling top
Oh.
lane, you see your team get Ocean Drag, and happy camper. Now you can start going for a little dumber trades.
Exactly. As a sport, I just get to spam all my spells pretty much. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Eat an extra blitz hook if I'm not paying attention.
Oh, here comes the Rumble ult.
Ooh.
Starts cooking the Garen.
Good
Is he able to
placement.
stay on him? slow
One
being
more
cleansed.
fun. Yep, there it is. Nicely played from Pat Jones there to get the 1v1.
Muffin Man, that's why you're the GOAT and I'm not. You just see different angles than me. Charm does come out, so Simi no Mas has no charm, but he does have 2 charges of his ult to get away. He is also forced to flash because of a roam from Benny Bay.
Janna's just been everywhere this game.
And her AD
And
carry hasn't fallen behind either, so they've
yeah,
been good roams.
yeah, absolutely. You know, they're able to stick in here, get that wave pushed up, and now it's bouncing back to them.
Stop. A little bit of talking going on in the all chat. Stop going to my jungle, nerd. Well said. Stop sleeping with my sister. Okay.
Things are getting personal. Garen picking up a plate top lane.
Yeah, Ched's your brother-in-law. That's what I assumed after I read that. Oh, here comes the engage, but Wukong's also here. They get both the flash and the heal from Janna. Condemn does manage to land on the wall.
Huge one.
Vayne goes down to MF, but MF also goes down to Vayne.
Good look from Papa Greg trying to knock the Wukong into the tower range. Unfortunately, had W up. Oh!
Simi no Mas goes down in the mid lane to Masquerade. Meanwhile, Bro Swagula gets stuck on the clone.
Will he fire off the ult? Dive under tower? Come on, do it.
Is that like Lee Syndrome? Where you hit a Q and
Worse,
you
because
just
you
have to
have to take it. Yeah. The condemn from Vayne in that fight was really, really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know that they got MF if they don't hit that. And MF being able to trade the kill back was actually pretty huge too.
Yeah, made sure that
I
Vayne
didn't think
didn't
they were
get
gonna
too
get
far
anything.
ahead off that.
Yeah.
Because if
Feels
Vayne
like,
is ahead, I could imagine, both supports roaming. It's hard
Mhm.
for MF to exist.
Yep.
Here's
Yeah,
Garen.
but we've got some nice parity. It feels like there's some more tool. Oh, there's the ult coming through. Rumble ult fires back. Flash coming out of Garen. Ari hits the Q, and that's a dead Garen.
Went for the proxy, ended up giving a kill over.
Nice
Average
collapse
gameplay.
coming out of TITS. Yes. Yeah, I like what's coming out of TITS bot lane this game. They're having a little more agency. Maokai's got a lot more to do. MF is able to actually fight back against the Vayne, and
Maokai
Yeah,
using
they
his W
have-
to dodge the Janna tornado. Didn't even think about that. Oh, great condemn. Cancels that misfortune ultimate.
good trade though. They've got some nice pressure.
Yeah, Janna and Vayne are both very low. Meanwhile, Bro Swagula jumps onto Masquerade, who did use a reflect onto Simi no Mas' charm. Bro Swagula does go down to Garen, and Team PMM able to get one of the grubs.
Trade back. Who took that kill?
I think
it.
Garen got the kill.
Garen did? Yeah. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, Garen got the last hit on that. I see his R's on cooldown, so
Mm.
I'm inclined to believe that a giant sword came down from Demacia. Pat Jones, though, not that scared yet. Does decide to start cooking the Garen, but the Wukong is here. Pat Jones does preemptively flash. Is that going to be enough to get away? Doesn't look like it. Instead, he's going for the next wave. Nope, just turning and doing a little damage check.
He must just not quite have seen the Wukong. I don't think he flashes there if he sees Wukong.
Yeah.
Does give his team time to take second Drake. And we are getting a Cloud Soul.
Ooh, Cloud Soul.
Ooh.
That is really good, honestly, for both teams. They both have good champs
Yeah.
to use that.
Yeah.
Benny Bay going
Cloud
for a
Soul is one of my
ward ends up
favorite.
dying.
Great
Yeah.
Ari charm coming out there. Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. Yeah. Really, the only one who doesn't want it is MF, and on the other side, probably Janna. But everybody else, like, love that movement speed.
Even they love just the base extra movement speed. They don't
Mm,
get to really use the big boost after pressing R, but all four of these champions really like.
yeah. Glad
Miss
that's what
the
we're
Ari charm? Well, you know what? You charmed us with it.
getting. Calculated, yeah, absolutely. Righty. Another skirmish in the bot lane. Maokai ult coming through, and a TP from the Mel in a flank position. Really nice flank position from her. Oh yeah. Yikes. Great team fight coming out of PMM here.
Down goes Misfortune. Vayne gets the kill credit. The Rumble did TP in. Are they going to be able to clear this wave safely? Blink goes over.
Probably.
Janna Tornado knocks up Pat Jones. They do have Janna ult. They use Janna ult, but Wukong does go down.
Really nice
A little
Papa
too
Greg
much.
invasion there.
Oh! From downtown, Briar shows up. They force the Mel Flash. Get the Vayne, not able to get more.
Bro, Swagger coming in hot, firing it up. Simeon Mouse got a ton of work done mid
Yeah.
though. He took 3 plates and a couple waves. Needed, very much needed.
Mel could have reflected that. And you know what? We would have all loved to see it. Unfortunately, she didn't, so.
Oh man, I'm gonna look at the replay of that because like if she reflects it, and I felt like Briar was by their tier 2 tower.
It might have been in
man.
hip turret.
That would have been incredible, incredible. What
Great
could have been?
content right there.
Yeah. Back to farming. I mean, this game is just dead. Not as dead even as you can get. Really just the souls that are making up the difference right now.
Yeah. Souls and not even a longsword. Souls and not even a glowing moat.
2 health pots. Yep.
Incredibly close game we have so far. I forgot to turn on objective timers when I was recording, so we're going in blind. We don't know when the next dragon spawns. Should be soon though.
It's like old school. I'll have to start like doing the timers again. I do not miss that.
Me neither. Me neither.
I'm already having to pay attention too much, and now you want me to do math? That's crazy.
Want me to add 5
Oh,
to
Maokai
the
ult.
number?
Can't do it.
Catch the Vayne, but did they catch the Vayne or did Vayne actually catch them? Oh,
Good.
great Misfortune
Oh.
ult.
Really nicely done. Good tornado coming out of Janet to disengage. Forces both summoners out of Vayne there, but yeah, I won't have it for the next one.
Did at least trade flashes with the enemy AD carry. Pat Jones running away from Garen. Bro Swagula hitting the Rift Herald. Pat Jones does go
Oh.
down, but
It's the ult.
Bro Swagula hits the ult and gets the cleanup kill.
I don't know.
And-
What is Briar?
Got the Rift Herald.
I mean, that's just totally worth for the jungle.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Chad
boy.
engaging on the Stitch. Stitch is currently flashless, so is the Vayne, but right now Stitch is the one in a bad position. Does use the barrier, not quite able to take down the Vayne, and Janna survives the Maokai as well. Great gank coming out from Chad.
Meanwhile, we're getting traded for top lane tower. First tower goes down with the use of the Herald.
First tower already went down. Looks like
Did it?
Garen got it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yep. Paying attention.
Well, it's all good. I thought it was first tower too, but the indicator didn't come up. Mid laners both trade.
Yep. Had a lot of simultaneous deaths this game.
Hey, that's why the game's so even.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Drake has spawned, and oh, but PMM has the inside track right now. Can they catch the Rumble here?
Makai ult
Good ult from
landing
Rumble.
on the Janna, who's currently standing in a Malphite or Rumble ult.
Really good layering there. Good disengage. Here comes the TP from Ari. Does she have ult to go in? Auto movement speed? Nope, not yet. Oh, baits out the reflection though.
Ooh, down
And
goes Bro.
Briar goes in and dies. Woof.
Some
That's
Demacian
rough.
justice there.
Mm.
No Briar,
Alright,
they're
PMM.
gonna hit Dragon, but Maokai and MF are still up. MF still has ultimate. Might look to press it over the wall and just see what happens.
Yep.
Nope, doesn't go for it. Went for the steal with E, I think, but not quite enough damage to steal. They looks like there might be a fight coming out in the bot lane here. 4v5. Maokai W's onto the clone. Chet has already passed him, got the knock up on the enemy backline, and they're able to take down MF and Maokai just for the trade of Wukong.
It's a little HP disparity there, I think. If Ari's healthier, if Maokai's a little healthier and has mana, maybe they can look there. I get the idea, right? You've got MF ult still up, and presumably a bunch of their ults are still down.
Yeah.
But just didn't have the HP or the mana, I think, to go in.
There was that, and I think he went in just a little too far. You know, when he W'd in there, it was into the tri-bush, which none of his teammates could really follow up on. If that was real Wukong, they might have been able to follow up, but knowing that Wukong has clone available, it's really tough to press W on him when he's starting to enter those areas.
Yep.
Turns out that in that case, he had just pressed W the second before. So he really had no, Maokai really had no follow-up since the rest of his team was being knocked up by Wukong. But yeah, just a little case of over-chasing a hare.
I get it. I see red when I play Maokai support.
Me too.
Too much fun to be untargetable.
Parts of me miss playing Maokai top lane, and then I play him once, and I don't miss it anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Masquerade leading with the reflect, but there was nothing to reflect there. Briar isn't a projectile. She is. Briar jumps onto him, gets the stun.
Good
Down
channel
goes
for the
Mel.
disengage. Vayne stepped a little too far forward there, though.
Gets cooked by the Rumble. Meanwhile, the Garen, who had jumped onto Stitch, onto the MF, wasn't quite able to kill even with ult. So MF survived 2-0.
Another good tornado from Janet to disengage there. Could have been a lot worse. Garen's looking still, though. He's got Ignite and Flash.
Oh, great Q from Simi no Mas, able to kill the Janna there.
He stepped a little too far.
Also able to cook the Garen, stepped up a little too far. There was a Maokai there, and Rumble with the flamethrower. Meanwhile, Bro Swagula also stepped up too far, gets rooted by the Mel. No minions are alive to keep turret aggro. Takes the turret and the enemy team. Down goes Bro Swagula.
I think they don't get punished here. Oh, we'll see. Oh, okay, good pick up coming out of that. They may lose Maokai here, maybe not. If they can get out with just that pick, that's pretty good. Not a whole lot to take on the map right now. Lanes aren't really in any position to
gets
take.
reflected by Masquerade. Here's the MF ult over the wall. Simi no Mas able to get the kill credit onto the Mel.
Flash coming out of Vayne. Well, more gold in people's pockets. Not much to take off that. No Drake. Baron's a little too early to take, I think.
Baron, you gotta win the team fight a little more decisively at this point in the game for it.
Yeah. I mean, and they don't have a true tank, right? They don't really have to sit there and eat all that damage.
True.
Got Vayne's flash off for the next 5 minutes. That should be the next Drake coming up.
Okay. Vayne flash timer is Drake timer.
Mm,
That's
no,
roughly. Oh, okay.
maybe.
Ah.
I think Drake will be up a lot sooner than the flash. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I did not time it.
Me neither. Vibes-based timing. See me no
Yeah,
Mas
exactly.
walks up. There's a Garen in that bush.
That's a
Does
dead
get
Ari.
Garen ulted. Down goes Ari. Big shutdown goes over to Garen. But the other two stepped into
Really
the Cry
nice.
bush.
Yep.
Great re-engage by Team Tits. Down goes Vayne. Masquerade
TP
did
coming out of Mel.
TP, but nothing else to do here.
Great pick. Garen can TP back, so it should still be a 4v4 if they want to fight over this. And there's the Drake spawning right now, so here we go, presumably. No Rumble ult.
Nice jamming tornado. Just, let's say to start, but
I
more like just a poke.
They're looking, yep, Ari comes back with a TP. He's going to beat Vayne there, so they've got a couple seconds to capitalize on a power play here.
REMF both have ult. Wukong and Mel both have ult. No other ults on the board. Big
Goes Maokai.
Maokai W. The charm
Good
does go up,
reflection.
gets reflected, but down goes Mel anyway.
Matter. Yeah.
Briar does go down off of it. Looks like another little
Good.
engage onto the Wukong who stepped a little too close to the tree.
3 for 2. This is coming down to, like you said, when we were looking at the comps, right? Like AoE is on TITS side. PMM obviously has higher like single target damage, and that won TITS the fight, right? They just had more AoE spread out over 3 champions.
No, Vayne was hitting.
Nicely played.
Vayne was doing damage, but only to a couple people at a time.
Yeah. Yep. We are now at soul point for TITS. Probably not enough time to take Baron, but maybe get some vision around it and set up for the next one.
I don't know why Direct to Game is watching Bro Swagula go back to his camps, but hey, we're here for it.
Get more Briar camera time.
Briar Fiend, if I could zoom in.
Yeah. Looks like PMM has set up some nice wards around Baron that are going to get cleared out here. Garen's got TP, Rumble's got TP. If I'm PMM, I'm just sitting. Wait for Vayne's flash to be up for the next fight. Oh, Maokai just flashed in.
Here comes Maokai pressing R. I think it's a good idea to not go forward with that R. I think that R was a little bit ambitious there.
It sure was. Sure was. You know, sometimes you just gotta put out a zoning Maokai ult and see if they mess up. And if they don't, you walk away. And that's okay.
Yeah, it looks like what I would normally call emotional ult. You don't like that they weren't in
Like
flash
that.
W range,
Yeah.
so you just press R. Go ahead and press a button.
Like it. Rumble's moved up, so Garen's getting some free time on that bot tower. I mean, good for PMM.
Femino
Oh,
Mouse,
Ari looking.
great
It's a
charm onto
nice
the bait.
charm. Oh yeah, beautiful. Ults in. Maokai's peeling Chet off. Wukong. Nice fight coming out of TITS there.
Oh, well done. Well done. Great little step up. They saw the Vayne lacking a little bit.
Garen's gonna get a tower for that. That was a nice stop from Mel. They gotta do that, Baron. Baron.
Tread trying to cancel the back, not quite fast enough to do it.
Dodges the charm, flashes out from the Maokai route, and oh, just gets caught there at the end though. Dang, goes down. They bought a lot of time. Can they Baron off of this? Looking, maybe not. Laps on mid instead. Briar's looking. Briar engaged on the Vayne. Vayne flashes away. Good Zonias from Ari. Yeah. Really nice.
Yeah, that Zonius was able to keep her alive just long enough for the Briar to re-engage onto the Vayne. Kill the Vayne, save the Ari. It's a great
Meanwhile,
stopwatch.
Mel working on MF there, but maybe not quite enough. Not a bad fight though, being down Shed on that one. And it may have again stopped Tits from taking Baron.
What kind
Who
of...
would you say scales harder? Whose comp scales harder?
This is tough. I think Team Tits in a team fight, straight 5v5. Any other situation, any sort of 2v2 skirmish, 3v3 skirmish even, I think PMM.
Yeah.
If we're in a straight 5v5 team fight, I think I'd rather be on Team Tits here.
Same.
Oh, are they able to catch out the Garen here? Charm does land, but he did press Garen W. Here comes the Maokai ult. All three Ari charges. Able to keep up with him, keep doing damage. Maokai ult, twisted advance, able to eventually hit him. Does jump onto the Ari, not quite able to do enough damage where he thought his R would kill, and I'm pretty sure his R wouldn't kill, but he does go down to the Ari eventually.
A lot of time though. Able to take a tower for that.
Yeah.
Let's use so.
Looks like they are setting up around Baron this time. Dragon's also spawning, so they're saying we'd rather have Baron than Soul.
Hit that ward, don't hit that ward. Yeah, I mean, second Drake for Baron, definitely I take that trade.
It's the enemy's second Drake only, so it's not a bad trade. I do think Soul is better at closing out games, but yeah, I had to tell my jungle not to hit that ward. I would have hit it. For vibes. Just because it's a more permanent buff. But
Sure.
it isn't a bad trade either way. You're happy with either one of those. As long as you play your Baron push right, you might be able to end on this Baron timer. You are at the point in the game where a Baron push into a one team fight, or even if it's only one person living, should be able to live.
Yeah.
It did use 3 ults, so it would have been tough to contest the Baron or Dragon. I don't think it would have been impossible, but it would have been tough.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like they
I
are
like it
collapsing
because,
on the middle here.
Yeah. Great call. And that tower is like 1 HP. That's tough. Ooh.
Tower is incredibly
Nice
fake.
Sonias. Good reflection. Gets one. Gets one back. That's huge.
Gets one back. Goes 1 for 1 with the Ari. Oh, Vayne, though, gets Flash Maokai'd. Down goes Vayne. Wukong trying to get in there, but there was a Maokai twisted advance tendril coming his way, so he got stopped as well. Now they have 2 Baron cannons, and 3 of them pushing. Rumble did
So this is what
back.
I almost started to say is like, I think they take Baron there just because Garen has been able to do so much in the side that they needed to be able to push faster. And then they just executed that perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, if you're confident in your siege here, Baron is a good play. You know, it is one of those. It's already yours. You've guaranteed it pretty much, and it can lead to getting a lot with it. It's just making sure you actually get that amount with it. Whereas if you were to get Dragon,
Exactly.
you know, you have to play defense for 5 minutes if they get or a couple minutes if they get Baron, but your buff is permanent, theirs isn't.
Yeah.
But they were able to get a lot with Baron, which should set them up nicely for the next dragon fight.
About a 7,000 gold lead. Struggling to think what I would do if I'm in PMM's shoes. I mean, obviously there's picks, but
That's easier said than done.
yeah, I mean, Maokai ult just solves so many of those issues. Again, Mel's just unfortunately on, the wrong side and has to be the one sacrificed for the rest of the team to get out.
Garen is looking to push, but they do have 5 people here knocking on the base doors.
Maybe he's got time for an inhibitor.
And they don't
I
have
don't
much
know.
wave clear either.
Yeah, Mel is pretty much their wave clear.
Yeah, when Mel goes down, Wukong would need an ult for wave clear, and that's, not great.
Janna, Q-Max, Tornado. Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Garen did get top inhib. Looks like they're looking to
Yep.
cancel some resets, but 2 of them did go through. Garen walked up thinking they were going to cancel more. Is getting chased by Pat Jones, but Pat Jones decides he's too fast, too furious, and Garen gets away. Dragon spawning in less than a minute. I see the ping there from Simi no Mas. Helping
Spotted
us out. Oh, Garen has a flank on the Misfortune. The rest of the team shows up though, so Garen backs off, decides not to try to kill her, which makes sense.
If just about everybody's flashes up for this next fight except for Maokai and Briar. Janet too, but Janet, I don't know. Janet's flash isn't super meaningful here, I don't think.
If you're in the position where you need to flash as Janna without getting flashed on, I think you're in trouble anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're usually dead.
Yeah.
Not a good feeling.
Well, Pat Jones able to survive, did have to use his flash, but Garen was able to get a teleport out right before Dragon spawned. Dragon's up. Team PMM is free hitting it. Looks like it is going to go over their way.
Oh boy. This is I'll say it. I haven't had a lot of criticism for TITS this game, but I think that was their first true mistake they've made.
Yeah.
Being up so much gold and so much pressure in lanes.
They really wanted to be there for that soul spawn.
And maybe that's Garen taking so much or putting so much pressure on top lane. So well done if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, if Simi no Mas doesn't TP up there, Pat Jones does go down. But if Garen uses ult, you have to wonder if that would have been okay anyway for you to set up drag, as long as he doesn't end. That is the question, though. Can they slow play it long enough where he would end?
Yeah.
And, we don't really need to find out because it didn't happen. Instead, Garen goes down.
Oh, I think we got a reflected Maokai ult there.
One twisted tendril.
Yeah.
A lot of people defending this top tier 2, but not Baron minions, super minions are pushing into the base now. So I think they are going to need to leave the top tier 2.
Yeah, Rumble can TP in there if they're not careful.
Team TITS deciding to turn onto Baron. I didn't realize it had respawned. Didn't look at my objective timers. But definitely the right play in this case.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Ari chunking out. Wukong there. It's nice. Kenny. Oof.
Oh no, Wukong went over the wall. Oh, Maokai W'd the Wukong clone though.
I actually also think Briar ult hit Wukong clone.
It did. I do think the charm hit Wukong though, so they're able to take down the Wukong, able to take down Masquerade here as well. They have Baron buff, they have 5. Super minions ran out in the bot lane. They have a little while longer, a couple more waves of them here in mid lane. Are they going to be able to end on this push?
mean, Vayne hero play here. Their HPs are, half. And Maokai starts it off with another ult, and oh, close.
A lot of damage coming out from MF and Rumble there.
Yep. Not much Vayne can do with two of them in their face, and that takes us to game 3. All right.
Yeah, especially with, even though Vayne went invisible, Rumble's just sitting there with Q turned on.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
need to see him to hit him with the slow cooker.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to just close
Nice.
out of that. And now I don't need to worry about the fact that I already spoiled game 3. Oh, I guess, let me show the post-game screen. I want to make sure I'm on the right one. A lot of money in MF's pocket and in Bro Swagula's Briar.
Yeah.
Garen,
Man.
Garen was doing his best. He was being an absolute menace on the side lanes. Pretty even game until, around 20 minutes they got a little bit of a lead, and they held that little bit of a lead constantly until the end, pretty much.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah. No, you're right. Ari doesn't need money. As long as Ari hits her charm, the rest of the team can help follow up.
It's true, and she just does absurd amounts of damage no matter what, it feels like.
She's solid at skirmishing, and if you play her right, she can team fight well too. If you play the outskirts well, which, Simino Mas was landing some pretty vital charms there.
Yeah. I like it, especially in a comp that's like all about layering the Wombo combo down. Having somebody who doesn't need peel is really self-sufficient like that.
Yep.
And just, adds a ton of damage on top of it. It sets up Maokai really nice. I like it.
Alright, gonna go
well played.
Game 3 draft.
Do it.
Yeah, vision diff. I decided to click a random stat. So there was a vision diff there too. Alright, here we got Game 3 draft. That none, by the way, is a Callista.
Hey. Spicy.
Callista, very dangerous pick. You do need a snowball early. Because late game, you get outscaled by, Tristana. You're outscaled by Kale. If you ever step up a little too far to try to get an auto attack in, a Mumu exists. It's a dangerous pick. If you're able to snowball well with it, though, it could pop off and absolutely win you the game.
Is that Olaf? Do we know? Is that Olaf top or Olaf jungle?
Olaf jungle, Nasus top. Yeah.
If PMM gets on top of any of the carries, I mean, they just die.
Yeah.
But range advantage is hugely in TITS' favor.
Absolutely. Really, it's going to be, if Olaf is able to get a big enough lead in the jungle, he could take over this game. You can transition from Callista carry to Olaf carry, because Olaf isn't going to care about whatever levels of peel you have. And Olaf with an enchanter is always super nice. Olaf, Tibbers, Annie Shield, Melio, enchanter. Same thing to a lesser extent on Nasus. Nasus can be withered, but peeled. But Nasus also has a similar, if he gets on top of you, he's going to deal a lot of damage. You have a lot of auto attackers on Team Tits that can all get withered. But really, I mean, if the game goes late enough, Team Tits' scaling is out of this world for this game.
Tristana hits you from a screen away. Kale, same thing, just has way too much movement speed. Vigar scales, obviously. Yeah, I like it. I think if I'm Ched, I am living in Amumu's jungle. Like, Amumu does not get to play the game from level 1.
Absolutely. You have to live in Amumu's jungle, and then you have to dive the Kale a couple of times successfully.
Yeah.
Lot to be done. There are ways that PMM can win this, but I do think I would favor Team Tits with how along the games that have been going.
Mm-hmm. How does Milio's range extension work with melee champions? Is it gives
Yeah, still gives them
does
increased
that work?
range. I think it's
Yeah.
the exact same amount he gives the ranged characters. I don't remember how much it is, but it's definitely meaningful, and a little bonus on hit damage when Olaf's running at you. Both of those are
Yeah.
definitely meaningful. But I do think a lot of
If
the eggs are going to be playing around early game and getting this Olaf fed.
bonus attack range equal to the percentage of their base attack range.
Oh, is it
So
percentage wise?
ally champions near it gain bonus attack range equal to a percentage of their base attack range. So I guess it's better for ranged champions.
Yep.
But still, I mean, Olaf getting a little more ability to stay on somebody is huge.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this goes. It's definitely interesting. One other thing, even if Team Tits falls a little behind, they have a go button that could be used for disengage, but they always still have pick potential on anyone
Mm-hmm.
not named Olaf.
Yep.
So
Well, I don't know if you want to pull Nasus into the
probably
team
not.
like that. That's
But
maybe a gap closer for him. But yeah,
if you
for sure.
pull him
There's
with
three good
Vigar
targets.
and an AD carry around, you have a chance of kiting him and killing him.
Yeah, for sure.
But either way,
I
you do
also
have
like,
some decent pick potential throughout the game.
yeah, I like the you can cage somebody and then Tristana ult them into the stun.
Yeah. Or you can pull them into the stun with Blitzcrank.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got some creative options, but we'll see because Team PMM, a lot of bursts coming down from Annie.
Mm-hmm.
So there's ways to play it.
Do you, if you're Callista, do you pair with Olaf instead of your lane,
I
your
think
support?
you have to pair with your lane, just for that
Okay.
bonus damage you get on both hitting the same person. So I think you have to pair with your lane, even though pairing on the Olaf does sound nice this game. It's just one of those you're gonna miss out on so much lane pressure by doing that.
Yeah,
Right? Pretty sure she gets bonus damage if she autos the same target as.
they do. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it works both ways, right? You can auto and then your support can auto, or you can do it the other way.
yeah, okay. So I think that needs to stay on Melio just for
Yeah.
that. If you could switch it mid game, that would be
Oh,
pretty awesome, but you can't.
I wonder if that. I don't know. Calista always is like borderline pro playable, but I wonder if that would push her over the edge in terms of pro play, being able to switch up that target.
Would definitely be interesting at least. It'd be funny to see. And I have to make sure I press a certain button. Okay, there we go.
No, that's true. She needs to be able to ult Milio back if he gets blitz hooked. That's true.
Sorry, I changed screens because I was trying to turn the score on. But I'll do that for when we get in game.
No worries.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
In game.
Game 3.
Let's go. In game. Nope, that's the wrong one. Whatever, it's 1-1.
Yep.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, no,
Nasus
that's what I
there.
thought too. Like, I think that's a really good Nasus angle, but else, yeah. I mean, Chet is just able to run down a Mumu.
Early forces the Amumu flash.
That's tough.
Yeah, Nasus being jungle would put Olaf against Kale top lane, which, Kale would really hate as well.
Yeah. You watch much NALCS or whatever it's called now?
I haven't watched too much of it this season. Ooh,
Close.
Stitch barely
One
able
more.
to live.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it is a Vigar AD carry, by the way, or AP carry.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Just on in
Do
the
that.
mid lane. It's funny, I should have known that because I pulled it up through Simi no Mas's match history for the post-game screen.
Good trade coming out onto the Annie.
The known Tristana enjoyer. That's valid. I didn't say
One.
what I saw in the post-game screen. I just saw that you were the one playing it. Oh, great cage. Does land
Stun.
onto the Callista. Not much follow-up there. Still too early in the game, and I'm assuming Blitzcrank Cook was down.
Yeah, I just used it right before. A little mistiming there, but good luck.
Good buffer by Simi no Mas.
And Amumu had to early back for Dark Seal. Good hook coming out. Knight down, but Callista.
Has
Doing-
enough friend stacks.
Yeah.
That's the hook into the cage we were talking about, but
Mm.
there's enough friend stacks that, you know, you pulled her close enough to pull them out of you.
Yeah, you need a lot more assistance from the tower early on. Like 1 through 3, Callista is just gross. She might actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
Yep.
another kill.
Yeah.
Down goes Vigar. Well played by Callista. Getting that early snowballing going, which she needs to do. We'll see if some more snowballing happens here with Ched.
Flash from Kale.
Able to flash away. One thing to note, Ched has not yet entered Amumu's jungle.
And that gank actually let Amumu get the scuttle there. It's pretty nice. Let him catch up a little bit.
Olaf
And now
walking it
Ched
down.
is looking. Yep.
Neither of them have smite for this Gromp. Q does land onto Ched, but that just brought Bro Swagula closer.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't fight him there.
Ched kills Bro Swagula,
close.
but Pat Jones able to get the double buffs and the kill onto Olaf.
That's huge.
Yeah, getting Kale going a little bit earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. And double bus. Now spam out her spells and stay healthy in that lane.
I think I would have liked to see it on Tristana, just because, you know,
Sure.
Tristana's able to get around the map a little bit more and able to use the go for riskier trades with those double buffs, but you're just happy to see it on one of those two.
Yeah, 100%. Now Callista's going back in, trying to run him down. Oh, good cage coming out from Stitch. Hook.
Does
Up Greg
Blitz
going
go
back
down?
in. Yep.
Ooh, Blitz goes down to the Callista. 3-0 Callista. This is the early game that we were talking about them needing. Ched in the jungle here, not going for the Krugs, instead going to hit Bro Swagula. Does end up with the Krugs though.
Goodness, we got a lot of action going on.
Yeah, PMM needs a lot of action this game. Ched maybe biting off a little more than he can chew. We will find out. Nope. Turns out he can chew a lot.
Yeah.
Got 3 on him.
Oh,
Oh,
and
this
things
time,
just
yeah.
out of though.
Simi no Mas with the roam. Kill does go over to Blitzcrank, but Simi no Mas did come over and, you know, ensure that Olaf died there in the invade. That is one thing. It is going to be hard for Olaf to invade because Tristana, I believe, will get pressure most of the time in mid lane
Yeah.
and has good mobility over those jungle walls with her W. So it is going to be tough to set up invade timers, but if Masquerade is able to get a couple of kills, then the burst will be enough to force Simi no Mas off of mid lane pretty easily.
I think I know everyone loves Ignite right now, but I think TP also made the big difference. Tristana was able to reset a lot faster and then roam down for that.
Yeah.
That
No, in the
play
mid
too.
lane especially, like top lane you get your free TP for later in the game. It's a kind of a one-time use TP. Oh, flash Ignite
flash
all
in?
in from Annie.
Yeah. It's dead.
Down goes Simi no
Nice.
Mas.
And then they just do that, and I'm totally wrong about TP being the superior summoner.
Well, I was still gonna agree with you, even though Annie gets one kill there with
Yeah.
the Ignite. just the tempo that you can get with TP. I know that they give you a free one-time use TP, technically multiple times, but it's 7-minute cooldown, so like one, maybe 2 times use in the top lane. But TP is still good. They didn't really nerf it. I mean, they gave you home guard, so you're able to get back to lane faster, so it's not as necessary. But it's still not bad, just in the amount of tempo that TP can bring you, both early and later in the game.
100%. Yeah. I mean, it's still TP, right? And
Yeah. And it
I don't know
does
how
give
you
a big
nerf it.
shield when it's upgraded in the
Yeah.
top lane, so that's pretty fun. This Nunya is calling out. But if you're able to get kills with Ignite, if you're able to snowball with it, you know, it is a good summoner spell.
Sure.
It's just
And
very
Amumu
much
looking bot lane.
we're on a timer, which with the rest of the team being on a timer, makes sense this game. Callista trying to get the kill onto Blitzcrank, knows that she's in a bad spot. Here's the Amumu. Callista dodges the first Amumu Q, but here's Tristana. Shutdown going over to Blitzcrank. Stitch getting getting the other kill.
I understand the comment coming out of Simino with I just want kills. I feel you, brother.
Yo,
Force this is rough.
my last game with Wops this week. Oh, Olaf looking for the invade here. I might pause on my... we'll see if anything happens here. Oh, they're fighting in the top lane. I'm so busy looking at the minimap. Nasus is all inning the Kale.
Forced ult. Nasus still has ult.
There's a long cooldown early though. Chad able to get the last hit on the red buff. It got really close. Presses R. Still goes down. Turns out you can be immune to CC, but if they have enough damage, it doesn't matter.
Really good Ignite coming out of Blitz there and just absolutely neutered all of the healing from Olaf.
Yep.
Oh, Kale's got to be careful there. This still has flash.
Yeah, my last game with Wops, he didn't get any of the kills early, so I made it my goal, and so did the team, to make sure he didn't get any kills. Unfortunately, mission was not successful, and he ended the game with a couple of them.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
You know, sometimes you see an AD carry on your team struggling to get kills, and you just keep taking them on purpose. It's a good time.
Yep. Yeah, I played a game of Ashe Seraphine, and that was pretty much our ADC's experience. Ooh, nice flash. Wrap. Stun coming out of Masquerade. Almost turns it around, but just too much damage coming out of Simino Mas, and still no kill. Oh,
Masquerade was very close to turning it around there.
Yeah.
Did
that
get
one I don't
flashed
blame
on
the
by
jungler for taking.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
Your boat's in danger.
Spooky. Good. Cage coming out to stop that.
Might not have any kills, but Tristana does have a couple of plates to her name.
Yeah. It's again another early game, pretty even. A lot of kills on both sides. And Olaf is currently taking the grubs. No dragon takes yet. I think we had a lot of early dragons the first 2 games, and now it's been more just like fighting in the jungles and
I think last game dragon number 1 went down 5 minutes 50 seconds into the game, so one thing that is really notable, Bro Swagula played incredibly well, 100% kill participation this game.
Yeah, I'm super impressed. I mean, he's 10 CS down from Olaf, but has been in all the fights, like you said, and just he's still able to farm. Really hasn't been pushed out. His teammates are doing a great job of jumping in when he needs the support.
Yeah. First dragon finally going down to Team PMM. Well, Simino Mas jumping in for a little trade here in the mid lane. Mumu not at dragon. He is top lane. Does land Q onto the Nasus. Nasus tries ghosting away, but The Amumu ult
Oh.
just means there's no movement. Tries flashing away
Gosh.
and able to get out.
Oof. Didn't even have to burn his ult there.
Flash and ghost and run away.
Well played. And now 3 plates taken from Callista. Oh, Papa Greg. Trying to threaten the hook, she's just too mobile.
Little too slippery.
Interestingly enough, and I guess maybe this makes sense for people who actually pay attention to shop, but Viger has his item completed before the 3-in-1 Uber fed Ballista.
Yeah, 3-in-1, 40 CS up. I'm sure Callista's sitting on a bunch of item or a bunch of money, but
Yeah, there it is.
right, it wasn't
Blade
spent
finished.
yet. Blade and the recurve. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. And no, still a slap fight. Like Kale's starting to pull ahead CS wise now, up 10 CS and a kill. But just components coming out for both of them right now. Nasus is also on call, so he's got a bump coming.
Kale almost level 11. At level 11, I think she'll be able to start bullying the Nasus. Nasus
Yeah.
has plenty of sustain, has his wither for all in, so it's not like she'll be able to just completely kill him. But oh, there's the Olaf ultimate. Amumu with another kill.
Oh, brother.
But yeah, there's the Olaf ultimate, not immune to death though. Was able to run,
Yeah.
but just ran to his own demise. Yeah, up top lane, I do think Nasus has the sustain to be able to survive the Kale laning, but at level 11, Kale does become a lot stronger, able to actually play side lane pretty well. I know people say 16, Kale is super strong, but really at 11,
Yep.
depending on what champion you're playing into her, she can start bullying you on side lane.
Basically turns into a champion at that point and not just a caster minion. Oh, great flash, good knockup. Does Vigar have the ult? Do they have enough damage? Can get in range? So close. There. Oh. And Amu was gonna get.
Bro Swagula
Oh,
went
nice.
down to Callista, but
Snuck a Q in there though.
yeah, the Luden's echo. It wasn't even the Q hitting, the Luden's procced off
Yep.
something and splashed onto Callista.
Well played.
Well played by Callista.
Yeah. That's what you got to do at this point, though. You got to use that wall
no,
and
Chad,
walk
you
that
don't
knife's
win
edge.
these. Oh wait, am I lying? I was lying.
You are.
Oh, Ched does win those. I guess Pat Jones hasn't
Did you
finished his item. Now he has, but
Yeah.
at that fight he didn't have it fully built.
Item and red buff versus components there, yeah.
Yeah, even with 2 levels down. Well, item and red buff were just too strong.
Gonna do all off things. I think the next couple minutes are really important if TITS can keep the game slow, not slow, but at this pace.
Yeah.
They should have a good chance. And
They can keep it stable here.
yeah, it feels like PMM really nice hook on the cage. Is it enough? Nope. But she should die.
1 for 1.
Yeah.
Kill goes on both of the carries.
And Amumu takes the Herald. Oh, while that's happening. And Hex Dragon spawns. Red, or PMM is right there to take it. Gonna get a trade in the mid lane. The tower. Two towers to one. But PMM's quietly stacking drakes, and we are getting another Cloud Drake. Okay.
Yeah, there are two separate timers on this game. One is TITS scaling, the other one is Team PMM getting Dragon Soul. Oh, here comes a Moo from behind with a flank, able to catch Benny Bay
Hey,
in his ults.
got him. There's the double kill.
See me no
17
mas with
minutes
the double
in.
kill.
That was a really great flank.
Yeah, really, really good movement from Team TITS. Really, the bot lane just had nowhere to run. And the Amumu ult made it so that Emilio couldn't press R because he was CC'd. So they were able to cleanly get those kills and walk away.
And a little mixed up in the jungle.
In his jungle. Amumu has a friend. Olaf does not care. Takes down the Amumu. Does go down to the Blitzcrank. Meanwhile, on the bot side of the map, See Me No Mas and Stitch looking to kill the Nasus. Nasus does go down to the Vygar, but not before dropping his cane on See Me No Mas. Tibbers.
And they just get caught out trying to rotate around that fight.
Yep.
Good cleanup.
Good
See what they can get out of it. Yeah.
PMM caught him going long. Just like that, Olaf he's not behind anymore. Might be a little bit behind, but not very behind anymore.
Yeah.
From 1-4 to 3-5.
Feels like he'll be able to get onto the Vygar.
See Me No Mas potentially getting caught out. Does
Good
get
knockback,
messied by Benny Bay.
He pays with his life. But support for mid laner feels worth.
Yep.
Nasa's getting some free time. Top lane as well. Stacking. And he also kind of quietly being pretty fed too.
Yeah, and Annie does
Really
have a lot of
scaled.
bursts, so, you know,
Yeah.
even if Team TITS has scaled really well, if they walk into an Annie in a bush, they're still gonna die.
Yeah.
Turns out if you die, you don't do any damage. Unless your name's Karthus, but I don't see him in this game, so.
Nope.
Or Scion, or old Zyra. Or my
Kog'Maw.
favorite Kog'Maw build, True Damage Kog'Maw. Just keep dying and see how much true damage I get. It's my ARAM specialty.
Getting some dancing in the topside jungle. Looks like they're looking for Nasus. Not gonna find him though. In that mid lane bush control. Oh, good dodge. Great pull from the Callista there. Then gets jumped on, has to flash out. And that is all 5 TITS players. But disengaged, and Nasus is hooked. Pulled in, ignited, ults. And dies. Oh, but unable to give it over to the Callista. Or sorry, the Kale.
Bro Swagula's the carry now. Bro Swagula in all but 2 kills. Great rotations by him.
Just playing his butt off today. PMM looking like they're going to try to catch somebody warding. Not a whole lot of safe ways for Tits to check pushes other than Blitzcrank just walking in, which is fine. Oh, Annie with a phenomenal flank there. Catches Kale out. Has to flash away.
Exactly what they have to be worried about, because they do a lot of damage, but so does Annie.
Yep.
Chad?
Now, bro. Yeah. Oh, just on the tail end of that Q. Good age coming out from Stitch. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do, because Simi no Mas ends up staying. Gets the kill. Not able to get the reset. And it's another one fight from PMM.
Fights
All
are
Annie
getting
there,
close
though,
now, though.
Yeah, yeah. Annie being able to catch out and just delete the Kale in the start of that fight made all the difference.
Yeah. Also, not sure if you noticed, but one Vygar W hit in the middle of that fight there. Hit the Callista or near the end of that fight. That thing's starting to do some damage. If you don't dodge it, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Going full, just balls to
Full
the wall
burst.
damage build. Yeah.
Yep.
Storm Surge, Death Cap next.
He's saying, I don't need to survive, I need to kill you.
Makes sense, right? You're going into Olaf, you just want to try to pump out as much damage as quickly as you can.
Yeah. Papa Greg able to force the Melio's flash. Masquerade getting seen. Going back up to top lane. Meanwhile, looks like push mid lane is going towards the side of PMM.
PMM also really got the Drake. They're on Drake Soul now.
Yeah. And it is Cloud Soul. Very scary to see an Olaf with Cloud Soul running at you.
Yeah, or Nasus
Or is two of the most terrifying things in the game.
to go fast. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck kiting them when they're sprinting at you Mach 10. Ooh, great.
Bro, Swagula.
He did pull his Melio in to fight with him. I'm sure it was the best pull.
That's tough.
They both end up going down here. Looks like Team Tits is turning onto the Baron. They still have an 80 carry even with the Vygar in bot lane, so they do have good Baron damage.
Maybe a late fight here. Olaf comes in and just starts hitting people. Oh, it just walks up and tries to steal it.
Goes for the smite steal, but bro Swagula swags on him. Says, no, I hit these.
And now kill. Nice. Forcing out Nasus' flash.
I don't have the fancy tech that shows, you know, Baron smite or objective smite reaction timers that they're using nowadays.
Is that
So I'm
an
just
app
gonna
or is
make
that
up a
in
number.
client?
No, that's
Yeah,
an app.
okay.
That's
Okay.
Simi no Mas has that app. I don't know who made that app, but that was the first place I've seen it. So
Yeah.
just gonna make up a number and say that it was a good smite. It looked like
Alright.
roughly 0.129, roughly
Sure.
milliseconds.
Yeah. That's what I saw too, for sure.
Yeah, or I guess 0.129 seconds, 129 milliseconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Said he didn't smite Baron. You know what? If he didn't smite Baron, he's still got it. I did see that Chad's smite came in a little bit early because Baron was left at very low HP. So, might have just been a hair of an early smite and then the random AoE coming out from Amumu's crying and Amumu's throwing a temper tantrum.
Thornmail that secured that.
Yeah, Thornmail.
Vygar is very scary.
At this point, he is terrifying.
He ult might just be able to one tap like Milio at this point.
We are getting there. We are. Oh, just wait, Vygar says ominously. A nice short sentence for a short champion.
So, knowing the beer league though, that means like either he's 100 to zeroing somebody, or he doesn't get to play the rest of the game. And it's bad. Like, there's no in between, but it's also
Just
50.
steps up and gets 100 to 0.
Yeah.
Oh, who has the trap here? Both teams are here. Both teams are looking for this, but no team wanting to commit.
Drake in 48 seconds. Thank you for pinging that.
Thank you, Callista.
Got everything up except for NASA's flash, pretty much. Should be a fun fight here for all the marbles. PMM getting the side lanes going in the right direction though.
But Team Tits is
Wow.
getting mid lane going.
Yeah. Yep. I like it. Teams are doing what they're supposed to do. Send themselves up for success in this.
And here comes the dragon.
Oh, baby. And nothing happens. Who caught Otacon?
Oh.
Oh, blitz hook. Onto the Olaf.
Oh, down goes Olaf. Ulted from half.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to style on the blitz hook there, trying to use the blast cone to dodge it, but instead got hit by it. Sumi no Mas, though, getting bursted. Does get Kale ulted. Flashes after the Annie, not quite able to kill the Annie, but Vygar does flash chase and lands a Q.
We forgot about Callista, though.
Yeah.
They don't burst Callista, she will tear their tanks apart.
And she did. That's bot lane versus Vygar and Kale. But looks like there's no real fight to be had. Just the inhibitor turret to be taken.
That was a good setup. Liked seeing that. Both teams had good setup to punish after the Drake fight. Whoever wins, PMM can take the side turrets, and obviously Tits was able to capitalize and take that mid. Now you have an open inhib for the rest of the game, and they were able to stop the Dragon Soul.
Yeah, that's the biggest part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
We're able to secure Soul, so they don't have Drag Soul, Olaf, and Dragon Cloud Soul, Nasus running right at them. I'm assuming Baron spawning soon.
Nobody pinged it.
No, but there's some wards starting to be focused on up there.
I'm gonna throw out a number. It feels good to me. 45 seconds, Drake or Baron.
All right, sounds good. 45 seconds to Baron.
Mm-hmm.
One thing to note: it is going to be hard to burst Callista. Callista did go Terminus. Oh, Nasus caught out.
Caught. Yeah. Surviving a long time though.
Yeah, but not long enough.
No.
Vygar pressing his funny little R button.
So funny.
You think you're alive? Boom.
What is
difficult to
Terminus?
hit. It is a good skill shot. Terminus, that's the one that gives you some stacking resists as you auto attack, and also takes away some of their resists as you auto attack, but also has the Jack Show. So gonna be hard to burst.
Yeah. Can Amumu get in here? Has the ult. They're clumped nicely. Olaf though decides just to go in and unfortunately die.
Down. Yeah, Pat Jones is level 16 for this fight. On the Kale.
Picking up another kill.
Oh, there's the Callista. Maybe caught out. Yeah, caught out.
Couldn't get enough space to get away there. And Baron has spawned now.
Yeah, 45 seconds after you said that.
Totally. 20 seconds on the Olaf and 30 on the Callista. It might be a little tough for them to fight this if Tits runs for it. Kale caught here though?
pulled that up at the wrong time.
Yes. The answer is tries to ult to get out of it.
Between the burst and the wither, there's not much Kale can do, but the rest of their team just jumps onto Baron and melts it.
There we go. Good take from TITS. About a 4-ish K gold lead now for him.
Oh, great hook from the Blitzcrank.
Dang. Well done.
And Blitzhook is, you know, all those pulls and stuff and the knockups are stuff that you have to preemptively ult if you're playing Olaf. Because if you do start getting pulled, your R will cancel the knockup in that it won't say the words knockup anymore, but you still can't move.
Yep.
There's still that little bit of CC, true CC. I mean, knockups are essentially, you know, true CC. They aren't affected by tenacity or anything like that.
Right. Nice buffering from Suminoma. So Vigar's the champion.
Q. Meanwhile, though, in the top lane, 4 of them sieging down on Team PMM.
Yeah, Vigar's at the stage where if you are in the cage, you don't really get to play the game.
Yeah. Oh, there's the cage landing right onto the Callista. Callista lives the burst, at least the first set of the burst. Barely lives the second set as well, surviving from the bomb on less than 100 HP.
Emilio had to use heal, ult, probably all of his buttons to save there, and yeah, just gets out. Pretty big, actually.
Hey, that's what those buttons are for, saving your AD carry.
Yep.
Can't think of a better use for them.
Looks like a pretty easy Drake take 2 now for Team TITS. And again, staving off that soul. Setting another little trap.
Hook onto the Nasus. Annie trying to burst the Kale, not quite able to fully burst her.
Yeah, forcing out the flash though. Got a little something off of it at least.
Flash is important, especially when you still have your flash. Later on in the game, you'll just be able to flash full combo and drop it on the Kale's head, but we'll see what happens here, because it's tough to do that when there's a Vigar nearby to punish you.
Like we talked about, I think the Nexus is still up. This game is not over. As big as the lead as they have, like, if Annie can't get that stun onto 2 or 3 really vital people, that's a pretty quick win team fight. It's just, can she get close enough to do it?
Meanwhile, the hook does pick off Benny Bay on Melio. So they're able to get triple inhibs. They're going to keep walking forward here. They are. Looking at the game, there's the Flash Annie combo. Pat Jones able to live it, presses his R. Tristana able to barely live it as well, looking to TP back. Meanwhile, the base is in shambles. Stitch, though, trying to CC the Olaf, but can't. Olaf is angry.
Is it a Chet angle? It's a Chet angle!
Did have enough damage to take down the Vigar, but does go down. Meanwhile, Tristana looking to end the game, does get the successful end off.
I thought maybe taking Vigar out would have been enough to push him off, but yeah, Suminoma saw the Nexus angle, and sadly that trumps the Chet angle.
And then we got 4.5 more minutes of the victory screen because I did fall asleep as I was pressing record on these. Well, I'll just move on to the post-game screen.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, you know, I think this was a match of identifying win cons. Both teams did a really good job of trying to push their advantage when they had them, and yeah, it's just they did a really good job of collapsing on Olaf's attempts to counter jungle and be in Amumu's face, and Bro Swagula just survived the early game and was just a monster for his team when he needed it.
Yeah, and with the early jungle collapses as well, that I think that also is what set back that first dragon timer.
Yep.
First dragon being taken at 10 minutes actually ended up mattering because they were never able to get the soul. If they had gotten that first dragon 5 minutes earlier, that 10-minute dragon spawn would have been the second dragon, and they might have been able to get the soul. So that first dragon being taken so late just gave them at least 5 more minutes of scaling, which looks like it did matter in this game.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Yeah. If Olaf has Cloud Soul at the end there, I mean that's potentially like pentakill
Yeah, and here's,
at that
this
point.
is, I guess this is when the scaling really kicked in. Just looking at the gold
Yeah.
graphs,
Wow.
you can really see. Team PMM had a good lead here, but then things were looking pretty even. This was the third drag. This was, what is that? Is that a Baron?
Yeah.
That's the Baron. Yeah. So if this dragon right here had been the fourth drag, yeah, because that is the third drag right here. If that was Soul, this could have been a completely different game, but it wasn't. So the scaling did go the way of the blue team, and they were able to pull it off.
Vygar doing what? Who's the closest to him? The Tristana? No.
Yeah.
Callista. Oh, still almost 20k more damage than the Callista.
Oh yeah. That is a lot of damage. And I'll pull it up in graph form here as well, just kind of in case anyone wants to see the actual numbers. Yeah, that visualizes the
Yeah.
state of the game at the end there.
Yeah. Sure does. Wow.
Yeah. Which one should we click on now?
Vision score, obviously, that's the most
Vision
important
score?
stat
Okay.
to look at. Yeah,
Vision score.
100%. Look at that.
Look at Blitzcrank. Look at Melio out visioning the Blitzcrank. You know what? I'm gonna click one other one here too.
Let's go.
Control wards.
Oh, dead even.
Both supports
Love
dead
it.
even. And this, honestly, this makes sense. The team that's ahead here at the end there just wanted to choke out the vision, whereas they wanted to buy their items and snowball the game.
For sure. I think
This
vision
Indian's
score is
guild graft. That's kind of cool.
the silliest. I don't know. I actually don't know that vision score has any meaningful like analysis that you could do on it.
I'm sure there's some. Whatever,
Yeah.
If you didn't feel like you were blind that game, vision score must have been going pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who's your MVP for the series?
I think I would probably give it to Bro Swagula.
Yeah, same.
First game,
I think
he
rough.
He had a lead.
Yep.
The bot lane, the Jinx got so far ahead that it's tough to play off that lead. But he played well in the first game. Maybe there was a problem with the whole playing towards the top side versus the bottom side of the map. But individually, at least, he was able to choke out the Pantheon for a good chunk of it. The what's the Briar? That's the champion's name. Briar game. He still played well. I don't think he was the best on his team individually that game, but I do think that he played well, had a lot of good rotations, a lot of good setup for his bot lane, and then that Amumu game was just very well played by him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think Briar just put a lot of pressure. Maybe the scoreline wasn't the best, but the effect that it felt like he had was huge. And yeah, the Amumu game, man, that was great to see. On the flip side, I think my ace pick would be the ADC for PMM.
Yeah.
It did exactly what he needed to do on Jinx. Felt like played the Vayne game as well as they could. And then, I mean, Callista tried to take advantage of the early game as much as they could. Did the steps that they needed to, just wasn't able to translate it into a victory.
Just not quite able to close it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is it for this series. I guess I should probably update the score for half a second here. Hope that's the wrong button. This is the right button. I might just delete the other button because I never press it. It's the seedings,
Yeah.
but I never press the seedings, so. Yep, there
Makes
we go.
sense. Awesome, dude. This was fun.
Yeah, it was. Thanks for joining me today.
Absolutely. Anytime.
And with that, I think the next games are. Is there a match of the week this week?
It's got to be right.
Yeah, I think it's next week that someone's getting flexed in, come to think of it. I'm curious if there was one played before Tuesday. I don't know exactly what all.
Is it we're IQ tomorrow? Is that your team?
Not my team, but that sounds right. I think Simo Moss was
Um,
talking about it being a 9:30 game tomorrow
Gotcha.
for the match of the week,
There's
so that sounds right.
also PPP and DS are playing tomorrow at 9:30 Central. Ooh, that's a late one.
Oh, it might be the PPP and DS game then.
Yeah.
I can
Looks like
try to click on the site to find it, but oh yeah, it
I'm
is
not seeing.
PPP versus DS
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
as the match of the week. So
Very cool.
yeah, tune in tomorrow. Watch Muffin Man take on DS, and I guess Muffin Man has teammates as well. But as a big Muffin Man fan, I will be cheering for them. Yeah. Peace out.